hours of nonstop hit music every weekday at 9:45, 11:45, and 3:45. Yo, hit 'em.
And now, back to the Roula and Ryan Show.
All right, friends. Oh, yes, Eric is here. And I didn't want to eat all over that. I'm sorry, Eric, because I'm so excited for you to talk about this Greek thing that you said because you can eat it.
Yep, you can eat
and
this.
I'm hungry. So what is it about your windows?
A researcher has found that you can keep your home more than 6 degrees cooler. Not like 1 degree, 6 degrees cooler, just by covering your windows in yogurt.
What?
Yes, go outside.
Outside or inside?
They say outside.
But when it all melt off?
It can be applied from the outside, painted with a roller.
That is a lot of yogurt, y'all. You know how expensive Greek yogurt
They
is?
say you just need like a teaspoon. And
Impossible.
It'll go. Try it. We'll go here. We'll go outside.
Yeah, put some
Let's do your car window. Instead of paying all that money I paid for tinted windows, I could have just used yogurt.
Well, listen, this is kind of, I don't know how it's related, but when you eat something spicy, dairy calms down your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can get a hold of yogurt or milk or something with, dairy, it'll help relieve the heat. I never would have thought that would be the same.
This says it forms a thin film on the window itself, then reflects some of the incoming solar radiation due to its light color. So that means what? Less heat passes through.
Right, because like when you wear a black shirt in the sun, it absorbs the sun and you're boiling hot. When you wear a white shirt in the sun, it repels the light.
Like you see people working outside, they wear long sleeve, white.
Yeah, or neon.
Neon, yeah. The
neon will repel the light.
The scientists used a supermarket brand of Greek yogurt.
Okay.
That has a fat percentage of 10%.
Wow, 10% is high. You almost can't find that. It's very hard to find that.
They're thinking they didn't use cherries or strawberries or anything.
No, they
didn't
did
want
not.
chunks on the windows.
No, they didn't.
But they said there's the smell goes away after 30 seconds. So there you go. If you say there's like one window, the sun really goes through at nighttime or whatever.
We're trying to think like the whole house when you get down with a tablespoon or teaspoon. That's not right. So it's like a window.
Yeah, I'd just pick one window and try it. Somebody try it today.
You try it today.
Try
it today.
I'm 20 floors up.
Yeah, the sun gets to you before it gets to us, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how that works?
That's why I had to put the shades down at 5 o'clock, 5:10 to like 6. It hits coming from the Galleria area, obviously, from where I'm at. And then it even hits that the mirror, because the two buildings next to me are like a mirror glass.
Yeah.
And so that hits that and it bounces back the other way. So I got to put the shades down.
That's why you're moving.
Yeah, no.
That's why he's moving, guys. Okay, so a woman shared 7 marriage agreements that she and her husband signed before tying the knot, and she admits they are controversial marriage agreements. Now, these clauses go far beyond a typical prenup. They cover politics, money, even like emotional labor. Now, here's the thing. Too many people get married and they're thinking, cool, yay, I love you, you love me, love conquers all. We can figure anything out that comes our way, that's all we need. But in reality, there is a reason people tell you marriage is hard work.
Yep.
You have committed to sharing your entire life with someone else, which means when you're single and it's a Tuesday and you're like, you know what, I think I'm going to drive down to the seawall, just go check it out and see what's happening down there. If you're married, you would tell your spouse you're doing that.
You almost have to ask. You feel like you're asking for permission.
And then your spouse would say, oh, okay, are you going to be back by dinner? Or like, is there something wrong? Why are you going down there? I just want to go down there. Oh, okay. Well, do you want me to come with you? No, I just want to go by myself. Oh, are you mad at me? And then, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the difference between being
married. That's what I can see. If I was like single in my 40s and then all of a sudden you're in your 50s and 60s, I wouldn't want to be with anybody else. Why do I don't want to answer to anybody.
You already know how you live your life.
Like if you're 33 and 35, never been in a relationship, I'd be like, I don't think I could give him one. Right,
because the compromise you're going to have to make or the sharing. I mean, look, the sharing of your life part, there's a lot of great parts to marriage, don't get me wrong. However, I know that a lot of people don't know what's coming at them when they're getting married until they're in it. And a lot of people don't do like premarital anything. There are some religions, like I'm Greek Orthodox, and I know Catholics do this too. You have like these classes before you get married to kind of cover some of the heavy stuff. And they do that on purpose. It's not about, don't get bogged down in the word religion. It's just the fact that I am Greek Orthodox or you are Catholic, and that's just part of their thing. But what they bring up to us, and they're short. I'm not sitting there like a school day for 8 hours, is about, well, for me and my husband, it was easy. My priest even told me, he goes, well, you're both Greek Orthodox. I already covered that base. Because he's had to talk to different denominations getting married. Okay, how are you going to raise your kids? Are they going to be Catholics? Are they going to be Jewish? Are they going to be Presbyterians? Are they going to be Methodists? What are they going to be? Y'all got to figure this out. It's not going to be like, we'll figure that out when the baby gets here, because you're in for a giant argument if y'all don't align on that. Okay, so here are some of the marriage agreements that she and her husband did. Lifetime marriage only clause. If they divorce, neither can remarry. They will forever bar each other from marrying anybody else.
And that'll never stand up.
That's weird.
Yeah. This is
gonna...
not typical. She said it's controversial, but they signed it and they agreed. And this is how they're living their marriage. Another one.
Lawsuit in about 10 years?
Yeah.
Emotional labor audits. They will log and track mental and relationship work, like emotional support and household tasks, to ensure equal effort. Now, that's a big one. That's the mental load. Women are divorcing their husbands because they don't understand the mental load.
Yeah.
Men can't understand it. Women are bogged down by it. And because the man doesn't understand it, for her to try to explain it to him is even more mentally exhausting. She just gives up and says, forget it, I'll do it myself.
Because we have a mental load.
It's the dishes line from the breakup.
We just feel like you guys have more of that mental load than men.
Like you think we're putting it on ourselves.
Yeah. I feel like you guys want to, don't trust us sometimes, I guess. Like there's this video going around. Have you seen this one where the guy and girl are at the grocery store shopping?
Okay.
And they're getting oranges.
Yes.
And tomatoes and stuff. And
sure.
It shows, it's a montage of guys. They record themselves with their wife. Their wife is looking at the oranges, putting them in the bag.
Okay.
And so the guy takes an orange from the bag that she picked and hands it to her, and she took it, looks, and throws it away. Like, and it's everything.
Like, no, that's the wrong one.
Yeah. No matter, even though she picked it, he grabbed it from her bag. That's what the video's hilarious.
It's like, I don't trust you.
I don't trust
pick a good
you,
one.
even though it was the one you picked.
That's
like,
funny.
Sometimes women don't trust the guys when it comes to certain things.
Well, there's
and you want to put it all on your
the man
shoulders.
has probably given you the reason to not trust.
And sometimes the guy's like, you know what? Go ahead, just do it. Sometimes they give up. All right, you know.
But then, the mental load, I think that's a smart one. They did emotional labor audits to make sure that they had equal effort. That's good. Okay. Income parity requirement. We're talking about a woman who shared the contract she and her husband agreed to sign before they got married to live their marriage. Parity meaning parity, like a pair, Income parity requirement is both must earn equally at all times to prevent financial imbalances.
No, that doesn't make sense.
That's not controllable.
You can't do that.
If you're going into the marriage and one of you is making more than the other, you can't force the other person's company to pay them equal because that's what y'all agreed on.
Doesn't make sense.
That one's a weird one. Okay.
Dumb.
Spousal political alignment. They agreed that neither would change their political beliefs during the marriage, locking in their ideologies from day one. What they are the day they got married is the side they're going to both be on in the term of the marriage. You can't flip-flop and say,
I feel like you
well,
can
I
flip-flop.
was a Democrat, but now I'm a Republican or Republican Democrat.
Don't people do that? They change as they get older, too?
Yeah.
They get more conservative. When you're younger, you're more liberal and stuff, they say.
Well, according to this contract, you're not allowed to change that. The next thing on the list, temporary, quote, marriage suspension. And what the heck does that mean?
I'm on a break.
Yeah. Either spouse can call a one-time timeout that takes 3 months.
What?
And that's once every 3 years. They can have a 3-month timeout if things get too tense.
Does that mean each of them?
Yeah,
So
each one, either spouse can call a one-time 3-month timeout.
Can you hook up with other people?
Yeah.
during
Did not
this?
put that detail
That's
on.
what I'm thinking.
But I'm going to guess you should not be hooking up with anybody because the whole point is you want a timeout and you're coming back out of timeout. Kids who are putting the timeout don't get thrown out of the house.
Yeah, you're right.
You come back out of timeout into your life.
But 3 months,
So-
what, you just leave? Would you stay
3 months
there?
is a long time.
And then they do 3 months after that.
I mean,
You got half a year of your marriage.
But you only do it one time in the whole marriage.
In 3 years, you said.
Yeah.
Every 3 years.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought I said once the whole. Yeah, once every 3 years.
So when you get down to the last 5 months, you're like, oh,
Well, we're going to take
time out.
Yeah. How about this one? Marriage, quote, expiration every 7 years. These people really want to be married. It says their vows automatically expire every 7 years, and they have to reapply to stay married.
I kind of like that. I think it should be like 10 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a recurrent training.
Yeah, like
You got married. It's kind of like your driver's license.
reevaluate.
Or like, if you're in the medical world or accounting, don't you have like recurrent training? Like flight attendants have recurrent training.
Yeah.
There are new planes they have to learn for the emergency exits and all the plans.
Yeah, accountants do that. They have new tax codes.
New tax codes, doctors, there's new updates in
You always got to get more.
Yeah. So like marriage, recurrent training,
I kind of like that.
otherwise called couples therapy.
I think it helps you. Yeah, couples therapy or something like that.
And the last one is full partner surveillance. Each partner can track the other's location, claiming it's for safety, though it raises privacy concerns.
Life 360. I'm on that world, huh?
I'm not into that at all. That created so many problems in previous relationships.
So now, did you just tell your boyfriend now, like, nope, I'm not doing that?
I mean, he has an Android, so...
No.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to match. So those are some of the things, if you're just tuning in, a wife shared that she and her husband signed this marriage agreement, even though she says, yes, we know it's controversial, it's what we chose to do, before they got married. You know, like I've said before, when I see couples that are getting married and there's so much joy and happiness, and I'm very happy for them, I always wonder, like, what's coming at you? You have no idea. Because it's life. The hurdles of life, they come at you. I don't know one couple who didn't have to jump one hurdle. Everybody's got something crazy that happened.
Right.
And so, you know, like I always joke, Tassos and I high five, like, we have been through mold in our house, foundational destruction in our house, suing our home builder, losing our dream house, having to pay for a dream house while we lived in an apartment and tried to make finances work. You know, my dad passed away during this, our marriage. We had a miscarriage. We've had a lot of hurdles.
Were you at your old house for COVID?
At my old house for COVID, yeah, because we were broadcasting live from the old house.
Oh, yeah, you were, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you were there.
I'm just like,
You're like, I was in there breathing mold.
Who would have known? Who would have ever thought that was coming our way? That's why I'm just like, when I see married couples, I go, I wish you the best. I truly do, but something is coming your way.
I don't know what it is.
Hold hands and jump that hurdle the best you can. And if one of you falls down, pull the other one up. You know what I mean?
It's interesting. There's nothing about, like, Nookie and stuff in there.
Oh, like they have to be.
Like, you can tell she
active.
wrote that. He didn't write that. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be active. You're not active within, 4 weeks, then...
Well, I'm
something.
assuming
I
they
don't know
had
what you
to
had to break.
agree on these before they wrote it. If they wrote it together, wouldn't, I mean, yes, you're right.
Like someone
You
says,
would
she's
think
got
a
the
man-
wiener in that relationship, yeah. Yeah,
Why can't it just be equal, Texter? Why can't it just be equal?
because that sounds like a woman wrote that.
What if the guy is like, I got my 3-month thing. That's where
That's what he's
No,
fighting
yes.
for.
Exactly.
He's got his 3-month sabbatical. That's where he's going to take care of that action.
That's
Good point.
exactly
If there's anything you missed on the show today, guys, go to krbe.com. Ryan had to jump out early. I jumped in late. He jumped out early. Eric is still here, solid.
Mod and I are the
Yeah, good times.
the glue.
Yeah, the glue.
Welcome to summer. Welcome to summer.
Yep.
Y'all go to krve.com, download the app, catch our podcast wherever you catch our podcast. We'll be back 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. Tomorrow is Try It Tuesday. And it was a chore, I will tell you, to bring chip bags from overseas because they take up a lot of space. And you don't want to crush
try
the
some new
chips.
stuff.
And then they all puffed up with the pressure of the plane.
Oh, no.
And then they deflated again when we land.
It's going to taste weird.
We have lots of different snacks from my recent travels. We'll do those for Try It Tuesday tomorrow after 8 o'clock. Of course, we got Revenge after 7 o'clock. If somebody messed with you, you got them back. There's a whole bunch lined up for you. We'll start 6 o'clock on Tuesday on The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and KRBE. Bye!